So hi everyone, my name is Atheeshwaran and I'm currently a rising senior at Carmont High School in Belmont, California. My project is also the phone controlled robot arm, and the modifications that I made are adding an HCSR04 ultrasonic sensor that allows the robot to close and move an object, and an LED light that lights up when the ultrasonic sensor detects an object within 10 centimeters. I will now be giving a live demonstration of this working, and I'll be switching over to my other Zoom account on my phone. So just be on the lookout for that. Second. Okay, so here is my setup. There's an LED light over there. That's the ultrasonic sensor, and there's the robot arm. If we put an object in front of the sensor, LED lights up, arm opens, arm closes, carries the object. That wasn't meant to happen. I'll do it again really quickly. Okay. So put it in front of the sensor, LED lights up, arm opens, closes, there we go. Drops the object and turns back. Okay, I'll be switching, actually, never mind. I'll be demonstrating the app on my phone now. So if we click the connect button and the ESP32, it turns to blue. And as you can see, if I move the sliders, the robot arm also moves. So the one on the right controls height, and the one on the left controls back and forth motion, and the claw controls the claw, and then the bottom servo controls the waist. So now I'll be switching back to my computer. Okay, so for my presentation, I'll be focusing on the ESP32 and Bluetooth. Initially, I was using the Arduino Uno board. However, I switched to using the ESP32 because of its integrated Wi-Fi and Bluetooth features, making it a better alternative to the Arduino Uno board. And to get the ESP32, I plugged it into my computer, downloaded a separate driver, and downloaded a specific library for the ESP32 in the Arduino IDE. After that, I connected the Bluetooth serial terminal app on my phone and the serial monitor on my computer. And using an example code, I sent and received string text from the app on my phone. I implemented the same logic to my program controlling the robot arm, but this is when I encountered the big obstacle. So the challenge that kept hammering me down for nearly a day and a half was that the ESP32 was not receiving the data I sent from my phone over Bluetooth. After researching and referring to my instructors, I discovered that the serial monitor received ASCII integer values of the text I sent from my phone. And ASCII is just a character used to store data in computer memory. And the challenge was that my code requires a string text with the servo number and the angle in degrees separated by a space. Thus, I needed to convert the ASCII values to a string. And to resolve this problem, I first converted the ASCII values to characters and stored them in a character array. So this is a character array right here. And then I concatenated or added each element of the character array to a string variable. And the solution seemed really simple, but at the time, it took me like a really long time to figure this out. And finally, I was able to send data over Bluetooth after I figured this out. And once I got the Bluetooth working with the serial terminal Bluetooth app that I used for testing, The exact same solution worked for the app I created. And I'll now reshare my screen. So as you guys can see, here we have the data I sent earlier when moving the sliders on my phone app, and getting this was what caused me the problem at first. So the reason I chose to build a robot arm is that I have some previous experiences in programming, and as someone who aspires to be a computer science engineer, it's crucial to also have knowledge in fields such as electrical and mechanical engineering to be an active problem solver and find solutions to whatever complications might arise. My experience here at Bluestamp has been very enjoyable and enriching, considering that I overcame many challenges, not only that one, but there were several others that I encountered while building the robot arm. And my favorite part of the project was definitely adding the ultrasonic sensor and the LED light. And it was a really nice finishing touch to the project. And I automated the whole ultrasonic sequence. So I thought that was really cool. And overall, I was quite satisfied with my final project. And from this great experience, I learned that with patience and persistence, I can accomplish builds and projects that I only previously dreamed of. And yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks for listening. Do you guys have any questions?
That was awesome. Great job, Atheesh. That was awesome. What was the most rewarding part, do you think? Do you think it was more rewarding, like adding on the modification at the end, or solving that bug? I know those two have got to be up there with what was the best feeling.
I think solving the bug was like the best feeling, because I thought I had solved it a week earlier, but it turned out that I was just running each of the characters individually.
Yeah, I remember I like saw it. I'm like,
Oh,
wait a second, something looks.
And then once I fixed it, the robot arm was just moving from like the phone app, and that was like such a like moment where I was just super happy. Yeah,
It's the best feeling. Amazing job, Atheesh. And last up for the